I'm just pissed off that I didn't get caught at anything.
No,
I didn't do anything.
the police are involved in this case, right?
Yeah, up in Michigan they are.
Open investigation whether you dragged this little girl down into a basement and whether you performed the sex act. The police are looking at you, right?
Yeah, I already talked to a state trooper about it.
Well, guess what? You're going to be doing a little more talking. You know, I got to imagine spending 14 years in prison is not the easiest thing in the world, right? Right?
It's not.
When you were in there, did they like guys that did things to children? Or was you the one jailed that they were okay with that?
None of them like that.
None of them were like that.
None of them like any guys that do that kind of.
Prisoners don't like when, even the prisoners that are bad guys, they don't even like it when other bad guys do stuff to kids, right?
Right.
They don't like that.
No.
Yeah. What happens to guys in jail like that that do something like that? They get beat up?
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Depending on what it is.
Depending on what it is. Like, what would happen if a guy dragged a little girl in the basement and performed a sex act?
But I didn't
No,
drag
I'm not
her
saying
anywhere.
you, I'm saying
I didn't drag nobody nowhere.
what would happen to a guy in jail that did that? Would he get a beat down?
Probably.
Probably. And would the guy be screaming and crying? Probably, right? Because he's getting beat down. Yeah. And what would they, like if the guy did like 10 or 15, 20 years? That'd be a long time, right? Mm-hmm. Because you did 14.
14 and a half.
14 and a half. And I don't understand. The guy who gets his freedom, and can't control himself enough to stay out of jail. And what do? You pick on the most vulnerable of all, a child. You pick on somebody defenseless, somebody a child is supposed to trust.
She loved you.
Oh, little girl loved him?
Yeah. She always hugged him and she just adored him.
And you violated that trust. You will be in jail somewhere, prison, and you're gonna turn on the TV, and I'll be there. You are the worst of what evil lurks out there. You pick on a child.
I didn't pick on no child.
You are the lowest of the low.
I didn't pick on no
and
child.
I will write you a letter when you're back in prison. Get the off my stage!